Ready, set.
All right, let's get this one on the road, Brock. It is 1st and 10.
Come on, set. Hawk 70, Hawk 70.
The first carry for the speedy Dylan Sampson. They'll cobble together a yard there. Tackle made by Jaquan Brisker.
I don't think that's the amount that they were looking for there, Kate. Going to leave us some shuffling around here in the playbook. Find a more aggressive call on second.
Eight yards to go. Let's see how they approach this second down.
Here we go, set. 18, 19, Charger, 19, 18, Rattler, 18, Rattler.
Herbert from the gun. And he let his man just a little too much there. That's an incomplete pass.
Well, you certainly want those throws to be automatic. Every team, if you're going to be efficient, you've got to hit those passes in the short to intermediate zone to effectively move the ball in this league.
So after that prior incompletion, it's 3rd down.
19 tight, 19 tight. Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Here he goes, 3rd and long. That is once again incomplete, and consecutive incompletions have now pushed them to 4th down. And we talked about it earlier, brought a losing streak into the building with them. That is not a good start towards breaking that streak as they go 3 and out.
No, you want to bust that narrative, and the best way to do that is to start fast, and, well, once again, they're not.
Slow snap, but he's able to get this one away. And some textbook work covering that punt. It is stopped after almost nothing on the return.
At their own 15-yard line.
All right, Steelers to the line now. 1st and 10. And for the first time, it's the Navy midshipman. And they're going to get to him after a gain of close to 5 as they send him out. Netted 6 on the play, bringing up 2nd and 4.
It's a pickup of 6.
Cool thing about a drive starting run like that, Kate, is it really just gives you every opportunity in the playbook, whatever you want to do. But as for me, I like to reward that runner. Give it to him again and see if he can get you a new set of downs.
First down run gets him 6, so now it is 2nd and 4. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Complete to DK Metcalf. And he's going to be touchdown as he gets him enough to pick up the first down.
Move the chains! Got to move them chains! Build momentum and keep that defense on its heels.
1st and 10 at the 30-yard line.
So 1st and 10 now from the 30.
Yellow. Hey, 43. Let's go on, 80. Hey, Sunday. I don't need to.
Out of the gun, it's Mahomes. Has him on the quick hitter. Let's pick it up. A lot of space ahead. And they will take this down inside the 10. Got the recovery, and now they're going to start with 1st and goal.
And there is nothing like a defense taking the ball away for you. Right? It's all about the ball. It's all about, you hear me preach that all the time. Get the ball back. Well, they get the ball back with a little extra bonus on that return as well.
A chance to pay off their defense's effort as they start out 1st and goal. It's Sampson running out of the gun. And he's in! a Cleveland touchdown. The Browns parlay the turnover into a lead. They kept it on the ground as opposed to airing it out, and that time, well, Brock, the ground game paid off.
Well, these great rushing attacks down here that could score rushing touchdowns, it takes the whole party getting involved. Yeah, the burst of the running back was tremendous. How about the launch of his blockers right off the line of scrimmage? That's a touchdown the entire way, and it took the entire group offensively.
Steelers, nothing.
The Browns have it on the tee, and they will kick it away here. And he fields this one, but is not going to return it from the end zone, so the ball going to be placed down at the 35-yard line.
35-yard line.
Good field position as the Steelers come up to it. 1st and 10.
Fight on these two. Fight on these two. What's that?
There's a dive up the middle. He's got room to roam. Down the left sideline he goes. And he has it down near the red zone, just outside the 20.
Anytime you get that chunk of yards, gosh, you can just feel it in the stadium. It just changes the whole complexion of the drive. They're now set up beautifully in enemy territory to end this series with points.
Now they'll hit the line just outside the red zone following that big play.
Yellow. Let's go,
Mahomes on 1st and 10. It's a completion to Michael Pittman Jr. And he goes out of bounds. That's going to set up 1st and goal.
Sure seems like he knew exactly what he wanted, and he got it going right where he wanted to with the ball off the snap.
4 downs to get this across. Here's 1st and goal. They'll try and punch it in. And he's only going to get 2 or 3 yards on that one. Working quickly here.
A 4-yard gain brings up 2nd and goal at the 3-yard line.
Gets it again. And the defense stands him up again right at the line. No pickup on that run, and it leaves them 4 yards out on 3rd and goal.
That's twice now where runs have not gotten them into the end zone, but you've kind of set yourself up. Actually, you set yourself up really well for a little play action right here.
3rd and goal, defense flooding the field with DBs.
60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. Go.
He's keeping it, gotta get it forward. And he's not going to reach the end zone. They bring him down at the 1.
Stop short of the goal line.
A gain of 2, and after back-to-back runs fail, it's 4th and goal.
These are the moments, and these are the kind of calls, Kate, that this offensive coordinator makes his money. You just get, well, you get stuffed on a run, and now you got 4th and goal. What are you going to do?
Leaving the offense out there, it's 4th and goal from the 1.
Come back. Yellow.
Oh, wow, Brock, a 4th straight carry. And they stop him. No touchdown, no 1st down. That's a turnover on downs near the end zone.
I love aggressive defenses, and a blitz on 4th down's a gutsy call. But it can work against the pass, or in that case, against the run. Good luck running for the sticks when you've got a whole defense crashing the line of scrimmage off the snap.
Offense into the shotgun set as they line this up. 1st and 10.
70 Ranger, 70 Ranger. 60 Eagle, 60 Eagle. 60 Maverick, 60 Maverick.
Herbert out of his end zone. Short pass brought in. And this one doesn't go far.
complete.
That's not a big completion on the stat sheet, but that's a big contested, what I call gritty catch right there. And that's what the best tight ends will get you.
Ready, ready.
Second down now, 7 to go.
Let's go now. 19, 18. Ready, ready.
Shotgun snap to Herbert. Completed over the middle. And they bring him down here at about the 13-yard line. That's a pickup of 9. And that's a Browns first down.
That pitch and catch won't show up as a big play on the stat sheet, but it gives his own defense a little time to rest and gives an offensive coordinator a new set of downs to work with.
Ready, set.
So a new set of downs. Here we go, 1st and 10.
Set. 18 Cardinal, 18 Cardinal. Panther 11, Panther 11. Ready.
Hand off to Sampson. Can't slip that initial tackle. Stops made for no gain on that first down play.
Job one of so many D tackles in this league is eat up space. Don't get moved off your spot. But the difference makers, they just not only eat the space, they eat those runners too.
Well, nothing doing on the last run. It's 2nd and 10.
Come on, come on. 18 Cowboys, 19 Lions.
Working from the gun here, it's Herbert. That's going to be an incomplete pass on the throw to the right.
Intended for
Jerry Jeudy, the intended receiver. And that's going to leave him with a tough 3rd and long.
That is normally a gimme for this offense, these short throws. But the defense, well, they had just enough influence on that play to force the incompletion.
Panther 50, Panther 50. 7 Pirates, 7 Pirates. Dragon 60. Cup 19, Cup 19.
On 3rd down, Herbert. Into the hands of Tucker, complete. And that tackle stops him after a solid gain. That'll be the end of one in this AFC North battle. 7-0 is our score. We'll return to Pittsburgh right after this. We're ready now for the second quarter. Browns in control of it. And on 4th down, they're about ready to punt. Takes this in at the 25. He's got it. That's going to be a 1st and more. And it ends up a good return for him. Up past their own 40.
1st and 10 at their own 41-yard line.
The Steelers with some very good field position as they get set. 1st and 10. Now give left side. And they blow up the opening play of this drive. Love the aggressiveness from this defense. That's a nice quick correction for this front, Brock. Give up the big play and then get a little back on the very next one.
Exactly the kind of response you want to see from your defense. You got to forget about the big play for now and stay focused on that next snap.
Went the wrong way on 1st down, Brock. Here comes 2nd and 12.
Yellow. 15, yellow.
Operating from the gun. Here's Mahomes. Hits his running back. Decent gain here, but short of the first.
Rhythm. You hear me talk about rhythm a lot. Whether it's a golf swing, a baseball swing, heck, even a bowler gets himself into rhythm. And I'm just telling you, kid, from experience, these little throws to running backs, it's one of the best things to get your offense into rhythm and a nice little gain on top of it.
So now here's 3rd and 5.
Yellow. 15. Yellow.
Out of the gun. They'll give it to him inside. And the run will not get there. They're turned away right near that marker. Now it's 4th down. The Browns take the first of their 3 timeouts. And they'll have 2 left to work with here in the first half. From their own side, they're going to go for this. They need about 2.
Eye on these two. Yellow. Attack. Hey, Sunday.
Mahomes throwing on 4th. And they don't get the catch they need there. Their hand was forced, Brock. Had to try and go for it, but they turned it over on downs.
Hey, I am all for aggression. You get 4 downs, go for it. But I do have to wonder here, Kate, after being denied once again, is there going to be a trust level on that sidelines to go for it the next time they get this shot?
Ball just a yard shy of midfield. 1st and 10.
60 Eagles.
Throwing now, Herbert. Fits it through the middle. And he's brought down after pushing to that 35-yard line. They'll get 14 yards and a new set of downs. And that right there is about the best you could hope for against double coverage. Good chunk of yards, and more importantly, Brock, you don't get burned taking a risk.
Yeah, it's really the defense that gets burned, and that is just demoralizing. You got double coverage, you got what you want, and 2 guys can't stop one.
And they'll surrender just a lone yard. That brings up 2nd down.
Okay, that's a run that's ho-hum on the stat sheet, but if you see a bigger play on the ground later on, it'll largely be because of a play just like that one, softening up the front and opening the door for a bigger gap in the future.
Herbert now. Nothing doing there as the 2nd down pass falls incomplete. No luck finding his receiver that time. And things look tougher now with 3rd and long.
The lack of points and the lack of yards have just gone hand in hand here in the first half, and they both really trace back to the same root cause.